Hi guys, I'm going to start another video now. In this video we just want to share with you some of the realities of our lives too. As YouTubers and vloggers, we usually share when we are traveling, everything is good, everything is going according to the plan. But today we want to share with you that our lives are also not perfect like everybody else. And even though we plan and we always try to have a plan, things sometimes don't go according to the plan. And this is a reality. And since we really want to share our real life in the channel and share with you what happens during our daily life, we're gonna tell you what happened today. Actually, since we arrived in Baherinhas, as I mentioned in the previous videos also, the weather has not been really cooperating. It's cloudy, as you can see, and it is almost constantly raining. Also, a couple of days ago when we arrived here, I realized that under our car there was a liquid, and it was a different place than the pipe that goes from the AC, and that pipe there's always condensation underneath and it's normal, but this time the water was in another place. So I checked the car, and actually that little tank that you have for the coolant liquid was completely empty. And I was shocked because technically the car is supposed to overheat, but it wasn't showing any messages, any notifications or any alarms that the car was overheating. I had the coolant in the car. I made it full, and today it was emptied again. But before I go back to the car, I'm gonna tell you again about the weather. Today we were supposed to do one of the activities. Today we were supposed to do one of the activities. Now I'm trying to film and people started drilling next door. Today we were supposed to do one of the activities. Today we were supposed to do one of the activities that again, there should be no rain. So we woke up. When we went for breakfast, there was no rain. So okay, perfect, let's go get ready. We go take a shower, we are getting ready, and it starts pouring. Then we said, okay, we can still get ready because it might stop. So showers in Brazil, they are electric. So you have the shower head, and then there's a wire, and there's always a plug. So you plug in the wire of the shower, and it works with electricity. Mariana was drying her hair, and I was taking a shower. And all of a sudden we hear poof. The breaker in our room, it just blew up. So there was no electricity, no AC. We talked to the people at the hotel. They were nice enough to change our room. So we were staying there, and then they changed our room to this one. So rain started, a breaker in our room popped and actually got burned. Then we had to change our room. Then before leaving, I checked on the car, and the coolant liquid was gone. So I told Mariana, listen, I don't think we can go anywhere before we fix the car, because especially in a couple of days, if we are leaving from here on the highway, I don't want to go with a car that is gonna overheat. We went and found a mechanic shop, very nice person. He started the work, and he said just come back at the end of the afternoon. So okay, fine. We needed a taxi to go to the, let's say, center of the town to have lunch. There was a lady next door. She called a taxi for us because we had some phone numbers also, but the phone numbers, none of them worked. We called, and for some reason there was wrong number. She said, no, I have a friend who is a taxi driver. He's gonna come and take you guys wherever you want. Fine. He came. The distance from the mechanic shop to the restaurant we wanted to go, it was like maybe 2-3 minutes. And everywhere else in Brazil, we know by now that this distance would cost, let's say, 6, 7, let's say even 10 reais. But the taxi driver also, today being today, all the parts of the puzzle should come together to make the day perfect. The taxi driver wanted 20 reais. We said, okay, fine. But then we also realized there is no Uber. Apparently in Barreirinhas, Uber is not allowed. So taxis, they have monopoly, and that's why they just charge you more than what you're used to. Fine. We had lunch at the same restaurant that we actually showed in another video. That restaurant is amazing, very good. No complaints there. See, I'm not just complaining. But then there was an ice cream shop a couple of blocks from the restaurant that a few nights ago we went there, we tried it, it was very nice. So okay, so for dessert, let's go there. We walked and it's right after lunchtime and the ice cream shop was closed. So first the car breaks down, then there's the rain, then we had to change the room, then there is no ice cream. We couldn't also do the tourist activities. We said, you know what, let's just go back to our room. And we took another taxi. This time the taxi driver was very nice. It was again not cheap, it was 40 reais, but on the way back from the center of the city to our hotel, we know that it is much longer. And we also stopped at the mechanic shop to check on the car, and the mechanic had lifted the car, he was working on the car. Apparently there is a leak somewhere that the coolant liquid empties after the car heats up. So he's working on that, and at the end of the afternoon we have to go and pick up the car. But I just wanted to share with you today's events in this video, and unfortunately we were planning to film the activities but we couldn't, and now it's almost like around 4 p.m. and we still don't have the car. I think the car will be ready by 6 or 7 maybe even, and the weather is still like this. So you see, the life of YouTubers are not always just fun and going to restaurants and having fun in beautiful places. Sometimes our lives too. It's like everybody else's life. There are problems, there are issues that come up, and since we arrived here, even though we had planned everything, Mother Nature had other plans apparently. So we really hope for the next 2 days we can somehow find a window that there is no rain, and we can at least do some of the activities, because it's really a pity to come here but not be able to do the activities. So that is our hope. I'll keep you posted about the car and how things will develop in the next couple of days. I just wanted to share this short video with you guys and tell you what is going on. Stay tuned for the next ones, and thank you for watching. And the drilling started again too, exactly when I want to film. Before it gets any worse, I'll let you guys go. It's the next day, and just wanted to give you guys an update about the car. We went last night to pick up the car at the end of the day, and it kind of looked like this. Basically, there is a pump that takes the coolant from the radiator and pumps it into the engine to cool down the whole engine. But then that same pump, it also kind of is related to the gearbox. This is what we understood the way he was explaining it to us, the mechanic. And basically he has to change that pump, but by the end he did his diagnostics and he found out that that was the problem. To get the piece, it was too late. So that's why at night when we went to pick up the car, it was just like a wreck. But we just got a call from him, and today already is looking like a better day. A lot of good updates. First, he said that it was the pump and the radiator, but he didn't need to change the oil of the transmission, because that is also very expensive, and we didn't want to change the oil of the transmission in some other like mechanic shop except at a dealership, ideally, because a lot of people told us that you do it only at the dealership. So he just confirmed that he didn't need to change that oil. The car is ready, everything is good, and he is going to bring the car actually to our hotel, which is very, very nice, because last night again we had to pay 40 reais to go to the store, to his store, and find out that the car was not ready, and pay another 40 reais to come back to our hotel. So I think the taxi driver that we have his number, his contact number, he's very happy with the business we gave him. Another update is that it is very cloudy, but still it's not raining. So we just booked a half a day excursion, so hopefully we can do the activity today, and that will be in the next video. So thanks for watching. You see, things happen in life, and then after that everything works out. It's just a matter of time, patience, and keeping your cool. At times it's not easy, like last night when we went and we saw the car, I was just like freaking out, but it worked out. Everything is fine, and now we actually feel more comfortable driving the car when we are leaving here. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.